everybody? Welcome back to the Expressions Podcast. And today I'm joined by a legendary host in the making right now, someone that I've been tapped in with since really the beginning of his career. And I felt like we almost started at almost the same time. And to see where he's at today, it's been crazy. The growth of his page has been crazy. And just as a figure in the underground, bro, everyone knows the name at this point. The one and only v8g, spelt with an 8, though. Y'all know that, though. v8g, bro, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming on. How are we feeling today?
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it for real. But I'm feeling good. How you doing?
Dude, I'm fantastic. I can't complain. I can never complain, v8g. v8g,
Yep.
start us off. Tell the people, where are you from?
So I'm from Cali, middle of nowhere, really. Like it's y'all all know where Sacramento is, but it's sort of near there. You feel me? Like it's sort of near there, in the
Yeah,
mountains, in the boonies.
yeah.
Didn't grow up in like a society, really, bro. Just in the forest.
Nah, dude, Sacramento. I've had a couple. I've had someone from Sacramento on. Pretty sure Dom Corleo's from Sacramento too. Is something that I know for
Damn,
whatever reason,
crazy.
which is
I
random.
know.
But what's it sort of like growing up in the boonies, like away from everything, not necessarily in like one of these, I guess, bigger cities for music. Let's say Atlanta, LA, New York, etc., Chicago.
I mean, growing up, I didn't really like listen to rap when I was like super younger. You feel me? Or like really any music like that much. Like my parents like sheltered me a lot type shit.
Hmm.
So growing up, I would listen to like Christian music. I'd listen to like
I love that.
like Christian rock, like alternative rock, stuff like that. And that was pretty much it. And then I turned like probably like like 10 or 11 or something like that. And I heard my first like rap song on the radio and I was like, what the fuck? Like this is crazy. You feel me?
Yeah. And do you remember what that song was or anything, or just it was just different and you're like,
I
I
do, bro.
love this sound.
I do. Like it's very different from what I listen to now, but it was what's that one song with like Eminem like with and like Rihanna or something? It's like I'ma stand there and watch you burn that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I love the way you
Yeah.
lie. Love the way you lie.
Yeah, bro.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
that was it. That was it.
That's
Yeah.
a great introduction though, man. That's one of yeah. That song, I remember I think it came out that's like a summer, however long ago, and that shit was played all the time. It's one of like the yeah, it's one of the greatest songs ever.
I, I feel like that's like 10 years ago, right? Something like that.
Yeah, nah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a minute ago for sure, which is crazy
Yeah.
to say. So
Yeah,
shout out Eminem. Thank you, Marshall Mathers, for your music as always.
oh
So
god.
you started hosting at least, I don't know exactly when, but I'd say well over a year ago now. Is it
Yeah, 10 months ago.
10 months ago?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Damn, 10 months ago. It's really been that. I feel like I've been doing this shit longer because you started before me. And I forget which song I first heard of it. I wanted to remember and I could not remember for the life of me. But yeah, that's crazy. It's been 10 months. Damn. My perception of time
Yeah.
is fucked up vague. I can't lie. Like everything like post COVID and everything, man. I can't keep track for it. Time just keeps flying by. Yo, it's fucking insane. All right,
No, me
so
too. Me too.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what the I think the first song I ever really liked from you was Over by Lex.
That's your
That shit
hits.
is so fucking fire. I was gonna talk about that anyways. That was the first one. Regardless, so 10 months ago you start hosting. Why do you even decide to become a host? Because SoundCloud hosting to just someone, if you explain what this was to someone on the street, it is confusing as fuck. It doesn't really make sense, but it does make sense if it like once you understand. So, how'd you get even into this?
Yeah, so like I said,
And
I'll
and
stand there and
before
watch
that,
them.
might be to cut you off. And how'd you get even like to the underground sound to this sort of music, right? Because obviously we started with Eminem and Rihanna, but now not the same.
So we're going like like beginning of like this shit, right?
Begin all
Yeah.
the way. Take us all the way
Yeah.
back.
All right, so you heard of acre.wave?
Of course, legend.
So that's my brother. We grew up, like I said, in the forest, middle of nowhere. It was
Wow.
just me and him. Like we've known each other since we were like three. And I think we were both like 14, 15. And he started making beats and he was like, hey bro, I'm like, what's good? He's like, bro, I need someone to rap on these. And I'm like, shit, can't help you there. And then he's like, bro, like rap on him, bro, rap on him. And I was like, damn. I was like, so I started making music, right? And I went down with that for like a few years, right? And like that shit's nowhere now. You're not finding that shit anywhere, bro. That shit is ass. You're not finding that bitch
Yeah,
anywhere. So my first song that I really got into like this sort of like sound with, I guess, was I took Trippy Red dropped that like Miss the Rage snippet,
of
and
course.
I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, bro, this shit's crazy. So before the song even drops, I'm looking up fucking Miss the Rage beats right away because
Yeah,
I'm on them waves before anyone else. Like
yeah.
that's just how I am. Like when I see something, I'm like, damn, that shit's gonna be trendy. I
Hmm.
hop on quick. So I hopped on that. And I dropped the song. The song did ass. You feel me? Like 600 plays, like 30 likes or something like that. And I was like,
Hey
all right,
man, at least you put it out there. I respect that. I
yeah,
respect that a
yeah.
lot.
I did. My first song was even worse, bro. I recorded it in like a random studio, and that shit got like 15K, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Like that.
what?
Yeah, I
Dude,
deleted
whoa,
that bitch
whoa. So
quick.
wait. You're saying you got 15,000 streams on a song. We can't hear it today. It's gone.
Nah, that bitch is gone.
Oh my God, you guys are
That
good.
was
So
like,
what were you rapping under?
uh, nothing, bro. Hey, but that was like the like X era though.
Yeah,
I was making music like that, like X and like Peep and shit. You
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah. That shit got 15K hella quick, and I was like, damn, I gotta delete this. Like, this is blowing up. Like, this shit's ass. I don't want to be known for this. So I
Yeah,
deleted
yeah.
hella quick. Like, I told Acre, I was like, should I delete that bitch? She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. So we deleted that hella quick because we always knew since then like we wanted to do stuff with music. So we wanted to like portray ourselves decently, at least, you know.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand that. I understand that. That's still fucking crazy though. I've had people in the excuse me, people on the pod come in and say the same exact thing. Like,
Mm.
yeah, I had like 20K in this song, and I was like, nah, it's gotta go. I respect you guys as artists, though, I really do. Are we ever gonna see Vague return as an artist?
Maybe for fun, bro. Maybe for fun. Like I don't got my mic right now, but like when I get it back, because I just moved, right?
Okay.
So when I get all my stuff shipped here, like I feel like I'll make some stuff for fun. Nothing I'll put out yet, you know, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey,
But
well, I mean, you got the platform. You already know we'll be tuned in over here. So say less,
appreciate
man. So how do we get into now hosting and to where we are with Vague? When was Vague first started? You said 10 months ago, and now how did that we get to that point? And then walk us through however we are to where we are now. And I can help with that too.
yeah. Damn, my cat's going crazy. What the fuck? Look at this shit. All right. So
Shout out Vague's cat. Shout out Vague's cat.
on God. But so basically me and Acre have been listening to like people like Slump Audios and
Yeah.
like niggas like that for a minute. Like shout out Slump Audios, shout out
Shout out
Jaguar.
Slump.
Like I said,
Yeah. Guap too. Legends.
yeah. Like I said, off camera, Honcho,
Legend.
all those niggas. Like I saw all them, and like even like inhaling them for I saw them. I was like,
Hmm.
damn, like I want to do stuff with music, but I don't necessarily want to make music right now. And I've been big on like the like management aspect of it for like a while. Like I've
Hmm.
trying to like my main person that I was working with was like I said Acre, so I was trying to like manage for him for a while, and that's really kind of what got me into it because I was like I could branch off this stuff into management, you know, because that's really what I want to get into.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you've just been tapped in and you're like, okay, I'm starting this host page. What was the first ever Vague exclusive?
It was
What's
this
the story behind that?
it was a Surge song that Acre got from someone. I don't remember. It was someone tapped in type shit. Like no one like reposted it or none of that. I just posted it, you know. I was like let's see how it does, you know. It's got like I think it's still got like 19 likes for real. But
Really?
yeah, that's my first. It's deep in there. It's deep in there, but I started gaining some traction probably once I started like posting like Lex and like Japan and them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, shout out fucking Serge though for your first ever song. He's a legend, man.
Yep.
I was just listening to like one of my favorite songs ever, B by him when he goes he goes B. I'm not even trying to do it because I'm gonna sound crazy.
God, I know it's
But
hard
I
though.
think if you know that song, you'll be happy I didn't do it because I can't do that shit. So
Nah, no.
you mentioned Japan, Lex. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's break out the resume, Vague. Let's tell the people what the fuck is on Vague's page and what's been going on. First and foremost,
Um,
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
give it. I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
give it
go ahead.
right now. I'm gonna give it right now, Vig. I'm gonna tell the people. Until Japan, not coming back. 60,000 streams right now. Biggest song. Shit is absolutely incredible. On the original Vague tape, which I remember the day that shit came out. I listened to the whole entire thing, man. You know this for a fact. And not only not coming back up there, 11,000 streams with Japan. Fucking fire. More people need to hear that one. A lot of Japan songs, as he gets bigger, more people will find, but there's gems everywhere that I do not think have the appreciation. Southside Silhouette, Search and Destroy, 49,000 streams. That song went fucking crazy. I think even Ian Connor reposted it or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
I know that.
I swear
It,
I
it,
saw that. I
it was
might be
probably someone.
I might have, yeah, I swear I saw that. Regardless, still two crazy songs with the one and only Lifeless Garments, Forest, 47,000 streams, multi layers with Young Air, 34,000, both fucking crazy. Teflon, My Turn, 38,000 streams, incredible fucking song. Shout out Tef. Anarchy Child, Dead Face, love that fucking song, 11,000 streams. NWO Lex, Over, that's the first song I mentioned to you, 25,000 streams. That beat is fucking insane. Shout out Lex, man. And Ketamine is insane. That's on Vague too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 13,000. Other than that, man, you got songs with Milan, BFF Ben, some GGP, Casket, Bandana Saint, etc., man. And you know, I see on your stories sometimes, and even your close friend story, you got some crazy shit on private. Okay, you got some crazy
Yep.
shit on private. I'm not gonna say anything about it. What the hell has it been like to see the numbers go up so crazy and almost 1,000 followers? And we'll talk about what happens when you crack 1,000 shortly, but 1,000 SoundCloud followers, man, that's a huge number in my opinion to hit for anybody on SoundCloud. So, what does it all feel like to see the numbers, man? Like, were you expecting it, or were you like, are you surprised? Yeah, walk me through it.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily like expecting it or not expecting it, you know? Like I was like it'll come with time. I maybe didn't think it was gonna be as soon as it did. Cause like I was talking to like not to like air out like private convos or nothing, but I was talking to Slump and he was telling me like hey bro, I was talking to him, he's like, hey bro, like you keep on talking down on yourself, you know, but you're already doing it. You're already doing the stuff you said you would, you know? So it's like I am getting there, you know, I will get there.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers just, yeah, nothing, the numbers don't lie. Like, we could just look at it objectively for what it is. And from my perspective, too, like, yeah, it's up. Shit is up right now, simply put. So, for you, the thing about being a SoundCloud host, a successful one, is you need to have two things, which are the the right ears on your fucking head, right? You have that golden ear, and you need to have the right connections, and you seem to have both of those, man. What goes into when you're making your tapes and you're just finding singles? What goes into saying, okay, this is getting on Vague's page? What criteria does it have to hit?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act like I'm homies with like everyone I post
No,
type
no,
thing.
no. Of course,
But
of course. But like, still,
yeah.
you got to
But
get it
a
somehow.
lot of it is just like based on like my friends and like what out of like who's making the best music out of my friends for real. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like Lex, shout out Lex, shout out Ori, shout out all the NWO niggas. Shout out like Casket and them too. Shout out all those niggas. You know, like all those people I'd consider like my friends. You feel me? And I'd make music with them. I'd make moves with them whenever, you know. But some people, some bigger like obviously like SSS and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like I pick those songs because I'm like they'll send me shit and I'll be like, damn, like this is crazy. And like yeah, you know, money goes into it, but
of
some of
course.
it's worth. You feel me?
Yeah, of course. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you want to invest into your career in any field, anywhere you want to invest into your
Just
career. I don't
wait,
know.
wait till I start spending some money actually though. Just
That's what I'm
wait.
saying. I don't understand why people sort of downplay investing into whatever you want to do, especially in music for whatever reason. Like, oh, you bought that feature. Well, like that feature also got me like 10,000 streams and like 100 followers. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it probably made sense for you in the long term. But
Yeah.
I digress, Vig. We would keep it going. So yeah, the numbers are fucking crazy. Um, you're just everywhere, I think now, and like you're just fucking the algorithm is just pushing vague shit, in my opinion, at this point. Tell me though, what is the long-term vision for you? You mentioned management, you mentioned You mentioned just maybe even making music at some point, but what do you think the long-term vision is? Because you're creating a very strong audience and a large audience.
I mean, I got a few things in mind for real.
Mhm.
Like I got a lot of things for real, but a couple of them are like I said, management. And then like I think it'd be really cool to be like an A&R for a record label. I think I got like what the means to do that, you know.
Mhm.
So and it's something I love doing, you know, just like finding new talent
Yeah.
type shit.
No, and listen, I 100% agree with you. I watched this interview with Nextel, Yeats' former manager, and now like Joey and Chet Theory's current manager, excuse me. And obviously he's a legend. And at one point in the interview, he goes, if you have a good ear for music and you know what's going to be next, like that's a talent. That's a real talent. And I completely agree with that. And I feel like no one looks at it like that. No one looks at saying, "Oh, like, oh, you were listening to Japan before Japan, right?" And just for example, and that's like, oh, like that's cool, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, but no, but that's really a talent. That is real world application and value to say to be an A&R, say, hey, you need to sign this kid right now, as in until Japan or whoever maybe Lex. Southside Silhouette, maybe before that. Obviously, it was a different time too. But regardless, for that ability, that's special, man, because that creates so much value for everybody. So I 100% agree with you, Vague. You have that in you, man. I believe in that vision. So yeah, let's make that happen. Vague A&R, quality control music. How does that sound? How does that sound?
Sounds gas, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I love it. So something I'm really excited about is Vague Volume 3. You put on your Instagram, 1,000 followers on SoundCloud. We're getting a new tape. I think both Vague tapes, especially that first one, are just I think a couple years from now are just going to be like cultural artifacts is what I'm gonna say of from I feel like the time when I really started to get tapped in to the underground and everything like that, just even more and more tapped in and more so like actually participating in it. Like that first Vague tape means a lot to me because I remember when that dropped and like it was a collection of like all the guys that I really started listening to and just started like to get a lot of motion and everything like that. So what is Vague Volume 3 going to hold? Because the last two have just really been special. So I can say I'm excited for this. So can you give us a little information, maybe a little bit of the track list a little bit, or and hold whatever card you want close to your chest, please. I'm not trying to force anything out of you.
I mean, I can throw a couple names because it's shit. Some of it's shit people are already expecting, like Lex. You feel me? Like obviously that nigga's on there. You
Yeah.
know. Uh, who else can I say? That's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all I'm gonna
Okay,
say.
fair. How many songs? How many songs do you think? Is that any of that finalized or?
It's not finalized yet, but I'm thinking anywhere between like 12 and 15 ish.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the last one might have been a little too long. You feel me? So I want to
Yeah.
make it like I want to make it a little shorter. Last one was 25 songs, so I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it could definitely be shorter than that. You feel me?
That's fair. I mean, I think for a host tape, like we mentioned Slum dropped like Slum audio. That should have like 1,000 songs on that shit.
Yeah,
But
that
obviously,
55 songs, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then he was talking about like oh, it's 55 songs, but it's not like I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna keep going with that, but you know what I'm saying.
no, 100%. That shit is
Yeah.
crazy. But 12 to 15 songs. Is there gonna be anyone on it that and I obviously have to say a name, but will there be anyone on it that when people will see, they'll be like, "Oh my god, like, how did that happen?"
See, I could put like a couple songs on there that people would be like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even get this? But it's like at the same time, it doesn't fit very well. Like they're crazy songs. Like they're crazy. They're probably better than like most of the stuff on the tape, but like it just doesn't fit the vibe. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
it's different kind of music. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but
yeah, no,
you know,
listen. I saw I like I mentioned on being on seeing on the close friend story. Like I did see one song. I'm not gonna say what it was though, but I would say it doesn't fit the music. But if you put that on, people would probably be like, "What the fuck? How does he have that?" So yeah,
I got two from him.
yeah. I
I know
think I think we are. I think you know who I'm talking about right now. But
of
again,
course,
look,
of course
hmm?
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So those are gonna come out though, those two songs?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
So
I'm just waiting because like, bro, he's getting big fast, like fast as fuck, bro. Like faster than I've
no,
seen any.
you could hold those for a little and like
Yeah.
yeah. Watch the stock
Yeah.
rise. Yeah, that's a good that's a good good move right there. I agree with that. All right. Well, yeah, Vague 3, we're gonna be tapped in over here at the Expressions podcast. You already know what the fuck is going on.
Well,
I'm excited. So yeah, everyone's tapping to that, but I don't know why you wouldn't though, personally. Is what it is though. Is what it is. Vague. Something that I'm curious about. Being a host, I think you have a great perspective on just the different dynamics in the underground. And one thing I think artists specifically are always trying to figure out is how do I get people to listen to my music? How do I get myself out there? How do I figure that shit out? As a host page, you act as a great promotional vehicle for artists to, go up, get recognition, whatever, especially, ones that you're fucking with to put them on. What what do you need to hear from an artist or see from an artist to qualify as a big exclusive? Someone that, right, is not coming to you trying to, be like just give you any sort of dollar amount or anything like that. Someone that you're like, okay, he's fire. Like, yo, you just got to get on the page because obviously not only you put like Japan on there and that artist we keep talking about in secret. I swear to God, people, this is a very large artist, so let's be very clear. But more so, the kid with 150 SoundCloud followers who isn't on yet, but he's fire. Like, like you listen, like, oh, he's hard. So what is it? What does the SoundCloud artist got to do? Because people are gonna die to get on Big's page if they're not already. By a couple months from now, it's gonna be very, 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 very dire to get on there. So talk to us. How can we do it?
So let me think of like a cool example real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one example is like of someone that hit me was like Relics, for
Yeah,
one.
legend.
Real quick, this is I wanted to talk about this real quick because obviously you know Relics very well,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
very obviously. So, the one fucking got copyright struck today.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for mentioning this because I was just so I say this every episode. I do the research for all this. Obviously, I have my notes in front of me, and I'm gonna mention the one because I know it. I know it's like I know. I
Yeah,
fucking know. I know. I
yeah.
was like the third comment on that song.
Where
So
did you look at it and you're like, damn, bro, he deleted that shit, and then you weren't gonna mention it?
yes, yes, I'll be 100% transparent because I was going into this and I'm looking through it and like a second before because I know a lot of your songs, obviously, just off the top of my head. And I wasn't even looking for it. And then I was looking, and then right before this, I was looking for. I'm like, where is it? Why it got copyright striked? That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
bro. Yeah, earlier today, like I hear Relics about it, and he was like, yeah, bro, you got to be like on the laptop to make a claim, and I was like, I don't even have my laptop yet, bro, and he's like, it'll be good, trust, and I was like, all right, so I'm not really tripping about it, but that is Relic's biggest song,
Yeah,
so shout out him for that. That means a lot for real. Like that was
100%.
my number one goal setting out was to have like an artist's biggest song. So shout out Relics for real.
100%. And yeah, thank you for mentioning that because I was gonna ask that off camera. I was like, bro, what happened to that chick? Because I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely understand why that might have happened though. That is so fucking stupid though. So fucking stupid. I don't even want to get into that, but yeah, I wanted to listen to it really quick too before I'm like, yo, what's good? All right, well, it is what it is. So for you, it's really just like I guess my question is will you go out and hit up artists like you just someone comes across your desk that you think's fire or like someone's random song gets played in the algorithm or you just find something or a friend's like yo this kid's fire, will you hit them up be like yo send me something at this point?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm
Yeah.
not one that's gonna act like I got all the sauce, you know. Like niggas aren't like, hey,
No,
Vic.
no, no,
Like
no, not
they are, they are. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm not gonna be like act like these big artists are like hitting me like, bro, we gotta work. Like I need to work. Like it's not
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
no, no, and I'm not listen, I'm not sitting here and being like yeah like so and so is so and so that's huge artist insert here is in your DMs and everything like that, but more so like the guys with 100 SoundCloud followers and 150, 50, they are 1 billion% in your DMs. I know
Yeah,
this for a fact. I know this for a fact, and you're a very humble person. I appreciate that, but I know this. I know this. So for the guy like that, how do I get Vague's attention? How do I get your attention?
just make good music for real.
Yeah.
Like that's
Uh,
it. It's super simple. Like a lot of people think I'm like not working with them because like they don't get enough plays or like they don't have enough followers. But like if you go through my page, bro, like I work with hella small artists all the time. You know, like I love working with small artists. Like that's how I gain my following in quotes, put quotations there. How I
mm,
gain my following and shit like that was from the smaller people. So I'm always gonna like fuck with the smaller people, you know. Like if they make good music, they make good music. But I got people hitting me over and over again, like, "Hey, bro, like you won't fuck with me just because like I don't have like this many followers or like this many plays." It's like nigga, that's not the deal. Like it's you just don't make good music. No hate, like trying, keep trying for sure. Like everybody has a chance, but if you don't make good music, I'm not gonna post you. It's that
yeah,
simple. You know?
yeah, yeah, exactly. And you definitely have worked with many small artists. Like one of my favorite song on your page, like to this day, is Jack by JD Kilborn. That is such a fire ass song for the people who understand. And obviously like JD, I think it's still under 100 followers, but like to me, I think his potential is off the charts. But like regardless, like it is true that yes, does the song from like, Southside Silhouette or Japan, does that help your following? Obviously. But
Yeah.
as Sleeping Relics first song that blows up like that, that's gonna make your page go just as fucking crazy, even not more, because it's like, oh shit, Vague knows. Whatever Vague posts, he knows. And that sort of building that brand, like trust, when like you go on SoundCloud and you see the little circle, all the circles up top of the profiles, and you see a little note like, oh, he just posted something. People are gonna click on that, man. It's especially people who are tapped in and obviously on through your IG and everything. So yeah, we appreciate you helping out the small artists though who make good music. People
Hey,
make good
I
music.
am, bro. I appreciate them.
No,
Keep
100%.
keep making good music.
I
Don't
love it.
stop.
I love it. Vague, tell the people who the fuck is next up? Who is next up? And now I ask people this sometimes, and you know, they'll give me an answer. It's like someone who's like bigger or anything like that. But give me a in the cut, like someone in the trenches right now working that maybe we don't know. Maybe I don't even fucking know.
Damn, I might have to think about this one for a sec.
Oh,
Hold up.
take a second. I mean, you give me ones that like you just off the top of your head when I ask that question, but I want like a deep cut, man.
If I like swipe up right now and move over my SoundCloud, is gonna end the call.
No, 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 no. It definitely should not.
Let me see this shit real quick. Hold up.
Not yet, please. This is how we love to do it is live here. A live SoundCloud search.
Oh yeah. Let's see. So not really in the cut, but Tezza, shout out Tezza Ring.
2005.
Uh, let me just keep going through here. Just got it. I mean, Teflon's still not very small, but Teflon's gonna be huge.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be
sure.
big for sure.
Gonna have Tep on the show soon, actually.
Yeah, he's fine. He's a cool dude too.
Not yeah, nice, great fucking dude, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Tef.
So Tef, I mean, some bigger people, Tef, Slim, like
Mhm.
those playing stuff now. Well, let's see. Tef, Slim, Ben Innocent, like
Mm.
Samad, people like that are like
Yeah,
some of the like bigger people, and then some of the smaller people are people like I guess Casket's still pretty small. I feel like
he is,
I
he
feel like
is, he
hella
is,
people
he
know
is.
about him
But
now, but I feel like he's and then what I don't know why I forgot about this. Shout out Milan, bro. What the fuck? Shout out
Milan.
Milan. Yeah,
Bye.
shout out Milan, bro. I got the most songs with Milan for a reason.
Yeah, you have like a
That
whole
nigga, fuck,
yeah.
dude.
I,
Yeah,
I think
Milan, Soldier Saya, bro. Soldier Saya. Shout out Soldier Saya.
shout out Soul Josiah, Expressions podcast
Yeah,
guest, man, legend. He just dropped
yeah,
some
he's a
fire
legend.
shit with Zucchini. Uh,
Yeah,
I
that shit was
heard.
tough.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but really, all those people, like, I feel like they're not really in the cut type shit, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're still small. You feel me?
No, they still are, and that's a great point. it's like it's so relative because again, you mentioned like Casket, like Casket is he's still small, but like there's even if you go smaller, 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 and like that's the craziest part about it. But yeah, I think it's a great list regardless. I appreciate that. A lot of yeah, all those guys, everyone you mentioned is going up though. Yeah. And a lot of guys you
Yeah.
mentioned already on their way. It's clear as day for me. Who is someone you don't have an exclusive yet that you would do a lot to get an exclusive from that? It would complete your page for you. You're someone whose
Damn.
music you love and you admire.
It's really like a lot of it's coming, so like I can't even say some of it. But like honestly, like for like way bigger people, bro, like Uzi, bro, come on, bro. That would like I could die in peace if Uzi was on my page. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, I'm fucking God, bro. I'm fucking God. I can agree with that. That'd be so crazy. What's your favorite Lil Uzi Vert tape?
Mm, it's got to be versus the world, bro. Come on, right? Come on,
You telling me Vic? Nah,
there,
nah, but obviously it's
there's hits on all of them, of course. Every single album, there's. I don't think Uzi has any bad songs that are available to the public. So
that's yeah, that's that especially during that time, yeah. There was nothing ever bad. Yeah. Birds of the World though for me, yeah, it's probably top two. Top definitely, but without a doubt top three for
yeah,
me. But like I guess for me it'd be like Verse the World, The Perfect Love Tape, and probably Love is Rage too, I'd say. That yeah, that trio for me. There's
yeah.
probably yeah, that's just me. I love shout
I
out
mean, those
to
are
Lindsay.
the best ones. So
Hmm?
those are the best ones by far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the best ones, bro. The amount of time I spent listening to that, man, it's unhealthy almost. But thank you, Lil Uzi Vert, for everything you've done for us out here.
On God.
Big. If you weren't doing hosting and all this music shit, man, what would you be doing?
Probably music for it. Nah. I'm
We're
not gonna.
waiting on a vague song. Hey, bro, so I'm gonna need a host a vague exclusive as the artist though one day.
Shit, that'd be wild, bro. That'd be wild.
Hey, we're gonna get there. But yeah, what would you be doing? Would you be doing anything else? Yeah, what do you do outside of music, man? What's life like for you?
I mean, I like everything creative, you know. Like I do a lot of like writing and shit like that. So like I've written a lot. I'd probably be like a writer for real, like a writer.
I love that. I love we've had no one come in here and say they'd be a writer. I really enjoy that. Do you know what you'd be writing about necessarily, or like kind of stories you would tell?
I read a little bullshit book in like fourth grade or something, and it was about this kid that like got back from the Titanic and like was like survived the Titanic somehow, and he was like running from the police and like doing parkour and shit. It was some bullshit, bro. But now I'm a good writer for real. Like I could write about really anything. Like I like mythical stuff. I like fantasy. I like stuff like that. You feel me?
That's fucking fire. No, no, no. That's so dope. I mean, maybe one day you write like the Game of Thrones, and then it becomes one of the greatest shows ever, man. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm excited to see where that goes if that ever goes anywhere, man. You ever want to do anything in entertainment too? You can write shows, movies, books too, obviously. Yeah. Multifaceted Big, ladies and gentlemen. Big, man, we've talked about a lot of things so far. And one thing at this point, uh I think I'm most interested to know is 2028, 5 years from now. Where's Vay gonna be? What is Vay gonna be doing? Tell the people, paint a picture. I know 5 years is tough, it's a long time, but you're an artist, you're a writer. You could think of something up right now. Tell us where you're gonna be.
I mean, just seeing how far I've made it so far. I mean, I'm not saying I've done anything crazy once again, but seeing the progress I've made so far, like I feel like it could be big for real. It could be big. You feel
Mm.
me? Look how fat that cat is, bro.
Yeah, shout out Big Scat again, man. What's your guy's name? Tell the people.
Cleo, bro.
Cleo?
Cleo. Yep, like Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
I love the country of Egypt. Shout out Egypt. Mike Furial used to live in Egypt, so that's the only Egyptian connection we have here
Yeah,
in
bro.
this
Shout out
podcast,
Mike,
man.
bro. Mike's
Yeah,
a goat too. Shout out
goat,
Mike.
bro. Fucking goat. Big man, this has been absolutely lovely. Tell the people where can they find you? Any across all your socials, anything else you want to plug?
V8gve on pretty much everything. You feel me?
Mm,
There's really nothing much more than that. You feel me?
beautiful. Question
Yep.
before my last question now that I've thought of is where does the name Vague come from? The eight, everything is really, really good branding in my opinion, though.
I appreciate that. I mean, it's really just like a word I like. You know, like it they could describe like a lot of things. You know, I think
Yeah,
that's why I like it
serious, man.
because it's like you could use it for like you know pretty much anything. Like if you're vague about something, you feel me? Like
Yeah, no, I
it just
listen,
works.
I fuck with that heavy and I think with your artwork and how you present yourself, I think you have a really cohesive brand that I really appreciate and I definitely peep so and it looks fire across the board. So you definitely know what you're doing. You definitely seem calculated in everything that you're doing there. So yeah, shout out Vague with an eight, man. I love it.
That's
Vague,
love.
any last words, a closing statement? What do you gotta say to the people out right now?
Uh, watch out for Volume 3. You feel me? One more time before I leave. Shout out Jaguar, bro. Shout out Honcho. Shout out Slump. Shout out all those niggas, bro. Like that, like they really my brothers.
The host, man.
They're why I'm doing this shit. You feel me?
Mm,
They're why I'm doing this. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for like Slump, for sure.
yeah. Nah,
Yep.
Slump is such a legend, man. He's always giving back, always tapping in, always giving advice, feedback, etc. Man, he really, really is a great dude. Great
Yep.
with a great dude with a great heart, really. Shout out to all the hosts, man. I
We
love
we
all the
got we
hosts
got a
out
lot of
here.
stuff coming too. We got a lot of stuff coming too. I mean, this is a possibility, so I'm not gonna say for sure, but Tessa hit me, you know, might have to do a tape with you and Slump type shit. Feel me? So might do a little Tessa tape. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Nothing for sure. You know,
But hey,
Tessa. If you're hearing this and it's not for sure, you know, just tell the people we not dropping. You feel me? But hey, it's love.
I'm thinking we're dropping this right now. I already have it in my head, bro. That song you just dropped though with Tezza a couple days ago, Pop Out with that V
That's
Mesh
it
beat.
hard.
I just had V Mesh on. It's gonna be dropping this upcoming week, and we talked about that for a minute. That beat is fucking crazy. That shit is a fire ass song. You already be knowing though. Hey, stay tuned for that Tezza tape. Stay tuned for Vague Volume 3. Something no one will want to miss. I'm not gonna miss it. I'll stay up for midnight for that one. God damn it. Vague. Yeah, absolute legend, man. It is a pleasure to actually get to see you face to face now, though. After knowing you for, I guess, 10 months now, even a little bit less than that, which is fucking crazy to me. That's only been that long. But again, legend in the making, man. Wish you nothing but the best. And thank you so much for coming on the pod, man.
Hey, love, bro. Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. Always. Vague. Thank you. And to everybody listening to the Expressions Podcast, thank you as always. And until next time.